Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our reading for our people who are born on Tuesdays. Now it was going to be a one-card tarot and one-card oracle, but two fell out, so lucky Tuesday. You get two for Tuesday. So this is for Tuesday, April 11th through Tuesday, April 18th. Tuesday, April 11th through Tuesday, April 18th. I am using the Nicoletta Ciccoli tarot deck right here, and the Enchanted Map Oracle deck here. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what our... Oh, and I did shuffle these, by the way. I see that we have 6 and 7 of cups here. So, oh, that's okay, though, because it's like a path that you're on right now. So, 6 emotions. Cups are emotions. So, 6 is the numerologically the card of healing and harmony, and 7 is the card of reflection. So I mean, obviously the tarot, the numbers go in order of, you know, how our life goes, or how we should process things, or we can process things. So this week your energy is of like possibly getting back together with an old friend, or reunion of sort, childlike innocence, I would say, an emotional connection. And yeah, so in the 7, so in tarot, sometimes the 7 of cups can be like too many choices. But in this case, I kind of feel like it's more nostalgic, like getting together with an old friend, or reconnecting with somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, and just a lot of soul searching and reflecting on the past, looking to the future is the vibe that I'm getting. And I do feel like it is somebody that was close to you, maybe a childhood friend, or just a friend, like I said, that you haven't seen in many years. I mean, that's the way it kind of goes in life, you know. I mean, we have like even like your best friends could get married and move and have kids, and you could move, get married, and have kids, and you don't see somebody. Maybe it's even a phone conversation with somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. And there's a lot of remembering and a lot of reflection, positive reflection I'm seeing. And it's really a loving relationship that you had. Maybe it's even a conversation in Messenger, but you're just like, it feels like you could be going back and forth with comments and things you remember, and you're just really reflecting on the past. I mean, it could be reflecting on somebody that is no longer here as well. Maybe you and somebody else have been talking about somebody that was in your life and they are no longer in your life, whether physically or just not on this not in this realm, but you could just be reflecting on somebody from your past. I mean, it could be ancestral, but I just really feel like this reading might be for somebody in a friend type of connection. But let's see what we've got here. Goblins. Goblins. Okay, so, well, 5 is the number of conflict, change, instability. So maybe adding that card in. If you don't have this card in here, this could be somebody, this could be what you are resonating with. Adding this card in here, it could be talking over negative things of the past, and maybe this was a friend that you had that you kind of cut connections with for a while and you want to reconnect with. And maybe that's why there's so much reflection and the two of you are working through whatever happened here with these goblins of the past, let's say. So you're working through maybe okay, so maybe this is a friendship, or it could even be a romantic relationship that ended, that stopped, I should say, abruptly, and they were close enough for you to feel bad about and want to reconnect with. You know, a lot of times, and this is usually for something that's gone on for many years, but let's say like a friend, two friends have an argument and they quit talking. But then years later, you're like, they were like such a good friend. I feel bad. I want to either reconcile this situation and be done with it and still have a connection to this person. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. Live and let die, you know, move on. And I'm kind of feeling like these goblins, little goblins in the corner here are well, I mean, how can you not look at that as something that caused anxiety, argument, and maybe maybe you've been fearful of reconnecting with this person because you don't think they'll talk to you, or you're fearful of how they're going to react to you. But it's like, if it's been a while, don't fear it. I mean, the worst that can happen is they can still be not wanting to talk to you, or not be around you, or they're just not ready to talk about things. But it doesn't hurt to, I mean, the illusion is fear. Fear is an illusion. So, I mean, sometimes we have to break through that and move past that and go for it. Especially with a friend, if there was like harsh words, and sometimes it's just feelings that are, you know, bruised and wounded, and they're feeling the same way. I feel like for the second, like if you weren't connected just to these two cards, then this is coming in here, and I feel like you should give it a shot. I mean, love is where it's at. And I mean, if you care enough to try to mend fences, if it is something like that, or just explain, be sorry for words you said, or question words that were said to you. Even it could be opposite, but I mean, do it in love and don't be fearful. I feel like the energy this week is maybe asking you to reconnect to that, whether you physically, pick up the phone or send a text, or whatever. Even if it's in your mind, to go through the situation. And if it needs to not be something that you follow up on and it needs to end, that situation is just done with, well, then you can reflect on the beauty of the past and not harbor anger or hatred toward that person or those people, but just move on with love and agree to disagree, or whatever. Yeah, so I mean, I really think that's kind of a cool, I kind of like this one for many reasons, actually. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you back again next Tuesday.